Cowboy Bebop is my favorite anime of all time. Hands down. No debate, no discussion. Today, I want to talk about my favorite scene from the show. It is also one of my favorite scenes of all time, which is when Spike reveals something about himself to Faye that explains everything. Spike is a reserved guy. You rarely know what he's thinking. He always seems to have a calm presence about him, even through high stake situations. It leads you to wonder how he got this way. Faye, on the other hand, is very different from Spike. Perhaps the complete opposite of him. Spike, you wonder what he's thinking, whereas Faye, you always seem to know exactly what's on her mind. They balance each other out and make a decent team in a weird way. This understanding of not understanding each other keeps their characters at a distance. They are strangers, yet friends at the same time. But this conversation that they have changes up their whole dynamic, and they end up having a heart-to-heart conversation. I feel that touching on both of their characters is important to understand the depth of their conversation. With that being said, let's break down one of my favorite scenes in the show, in anime, and in all of media, period. Spike reveals to Faye that one of his eyes is a fake and can only see the past, the other seeing the present. This is beautiful symbolism, and it speaks to Spike's character because throughout the show, we see that the things from his past, such as Julia and Vicious, is holding him back from living in the present. Perhaps Spike is forever going down a rabbit hole of his past that prevents him from ever being in the current moment. The past can define who we are. It can affect our relationships. It can be the first thing you think about when you wake up and the last thing you think about before you go to sleep. The beauty of this reveal is that we now know there is more to Spike. There is something underneath his grin and calm mannerisms. This is so shocking and emotionally moving to Faye because she now has a better understanding of Spike. She also understands that he has to get closure from his past, which she knows will not end good. She even begs him to not go, which is so out of character for Faye. The conversation is even more heartbreaking because we understand how Faye feels that the crew of the Bebop is her family, and this is the only thing that she can remember feeling like family. Some of us are just like Spike and are still living in the past. Whether you let the past motivate you or lead to your destruction is your choice. And that is why this is one of my favorite scenes of all time, and one of the reasons why Cowboy Bebop is my favorite anime of all time. Thank you for watching. See you, Space Cowboy.